Hello and welcome to Up to Speed Live. I'm Diana Alvear, and by the way, it's Friday. For those of you that have a hard time remembering what day it is, including me, it is Friday. And we've got a really good show for you. We're going to be talking a little bit about football, about our first responders, and we're going to meet two outstanding V-teamers. Those are always my favorite profiles. But we are going to start with some news. We have some updates on all of our weather-related crises. We're going to start with Zeta. We know that made landfall yesterday in Louisiana as a Category 2 storm, and our crews are hard at work restoring connectivity. In fact, I spoke to Troy Buckaloo yesterday for an update. They're ready, but we know that people are suffering, and so we want to make sure that you know that we are offering unlimited calls, text, and data for our customers impacted by Hurricane Zeta and the ice storm in Oklahoma and Texas, and the Silverado and Blue Ridge fires in Southern California, and the East Troublesome and Cameron Peak fires in Colorado. 2020 has been a year, but we are with you and going to make sure that everybody's okay. By the way, Wednesday was National First Responders Day, and we've got some really great photos to show of you, some cool events. So Verizon celebrated by getting food trucks sent to select fire and police stations in Chicago, LA, and Dallas. They provided free lunch or dinner to those who serve as a thank you. And we surprised our first responders with some special guests, the LA Clippers' Landry Shamet and former Chicago Bear Jason McKie, just as a big thank you for all the work that our first responders do for us daily. By the way, we've got an exciting shout out to Roz Peoples, a V-teamer whose son Donovan Peoples-Jones, maybe you've heard that name. He made some big plays last weekend, including scoring the winning touchdown for the Cleveland Browns. And we featured him earlier this year just before the draft. And now check him out. A few months later, his highlights are dominating ESPN and our own Yahoo Sports. So go Donovan, and congratulations, Roz. You must be so excited. We're going to talk some business now. The new Verizon Business plans designed with small businesses in mind are here. More speed, security, and value with unlimited talk, text, and data. All of these plans, of course, feature the Verizon 5G nationwide service, and we have a new security product. It's called Business Mobile Secure that protects small businesses, and our Jeff Dietl will break it down for us.
These plans are unbelievably exciting. We've got every segment covered. Everything from our start plan, if you're a small business just starting out. And as your business grows, you could step up to the Plus and to the Pro plans. So you can get access to Verizon's 5G nationwide network, as well as our ultra reliable 4G LTE network. We're including additional security features at no additional charge. So the additional value that's been added to all of these plans, as well as the fact that as your business grows, your discounts will grow.
Sounds good, Jeff. Thank you. Now, these new tailored plans are designed to meet our customers' evolving needs during, I don't have to tell you, unprecedented times. We hear that a lot. And we especially want to help out those small businesses that have been hit hardest. All right, so let's talk about Verizon Connect. They launched driver-facing dash cam. Now, this is the latest advanced video solution. It's an extension of the integrated video platform that uses AI and machine learning. And so what it does, it processes hours of video footage in a short period of time. And this helps fleet managers identify the most important driver events and behaviors. So for example, it's going to deliver an in-cab perspective, as you see there, of a driver leading up to something like hard cornering or harsh braking or even collisions. And this will help promote safety. It's going to mitigate risk and improve overall driver behavior. So congrats to the Verizon Connect product and engineering teams for their continued work in providing customers with the latest in advanced mobile workforce solutions. And how about a round of applause for our Verizon Partner Solutions team? There you go. Now, some of whom you see there, they got 2 wins at the Global Carrier Awards, the Best North American Wholesale Carrier and Best Inclusion and Diversity Initiative trophies. Big deals there. VPS provides Ethernet, voice, data, security, wave, and internet solutions to wholesale consumers in more than 190 countries. Let's turn to Yahoo. It was a big day for them yesterday. They began selling their first branded smartphone. It's the Yahoo Mobile ZTE Blade A3Y, and it is only $50. Donuts not included. It's part of Yahoo Mobile's unlimited phone service, and if you buy the Yahoo phone, you can take advantage of other perks on the Yahoo Mobile service plan. This includes ad-free email with Yahoo Mail Pro and an unlimited mobile hotspot that can be used on one connected device at a time. So some pretty nice perks there. And again, only $50. and it's purple, and it comes with pre-installed apps like Yahoo Mail, News, Sports, Finance, and Weather. And for those of you who are fans of taking selfies, it's equipped with an 8 megapixel rear camera with a dual flash and a 5 megapixel front facing camera with a flash. So you may want to check it out. All right, let's turn to those V-teamers now. And we're going to take a little bit more of a serious note because I talk to a lot of people at Verizon, my friends, my teammates, and we find that often we end up talking about work and we're not necessarily talking about what's going on in each other's lives. And that's what really matters right now, right? So we're very happy to introduce you to a V-teamer, Jen Short. She is a 22-year V-team veteran, and her story is not easy to tell, but it's such an important one, and she's never been one to back down from a challenge. So please meet Jen Short and hear her important message.
Taylor Renee Short. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. She was a dancer from the age of 5, lit up everyone whenever she was around them. Taylor was staying that summer. She was now 20 years of age, and she decided she wanted to stay at her boyfriend's house. It was Thanksgiving weekend. We had a lovely Thanksgiving dinner. I dropped both her and her boyfriend off, and I said, have a great rest of the weekend. I love you. And she said, I love you too, Mom. Monday morning, I received a phone call from the New Haven Police Department. Ms. Short, I'm sorry to advise you, but your daughter passed away early this morning. And I said, what happened? And they said, we're not quite sure, but we think that drugs are involved. Taylor's boyfriend did survive. They had bought what they thought was cocaine from some kids, and come to find out, the toxicology report stated that it was morphine, heroin, and cocaine, and a combination of drugs. Pretty much a cocktail for disaster. Following 2 weeks after Taylor's death, kids started talking about all these young adults that had passed away in our community. And I'm thinking, why isn't anybody talking about this? Why isn't something being done? My husband and I started the Coalition for a Better Wallingford, and our mission is just to bring awareness and education to the community around substance abuse. I speak at our local middle schools, grade schools, high schools, colleges, just to make sure that we're always talking and bringing a light to this very dark subject matter. Verizon's been very supportive of everything that I've done. I submit my hours just like any other individual for my community service, and for every 50 hours I receive a check, and that money goes back into the community to help support all the initiatives that we're doing here. Because of COVID, with folks being locked down, drug deaths from an opioid overdose are up. Our EAP, or our Employee Assistance Program, has resources that are there for you if you find yourself in need. So please don't hesitate to ask. First and foremost, listen to your children. What I wouldn't do to be able to sit at a table and listen to Taylor today.
Wow. That hits home as a parent. And, I say this all the time. I say that, suffering is universal. Suffering is what connects all of us, and it's what we do with that pain that's going to help heal us. And Jen, you are the perfect example of that. And by the way, a powerful reminder that this is National Red Ribbon Week for drug prevention. And so thank you so much for raising awareness, raising money, and you are saving lives. We are so blessed to have you and so blessed to showcase your story. So thank you. We are thinking of you today. We're not done. We have another V-teamer that we want to introduce you to. This week's My Why, it comes from the good mailbox. So it's always a good sign when it comes from the mailbox. And it features Verizon Consumer Group's Jeff Arnold from Waxahachie, Texas. Now, Jeff made some profound lifestyle changes. And the cool thing about it is that he credits not only the credo, but also his Verizon colleagues and even the benefits plan for helping him make those changes. And he's going to show off a talent that is just a perfect fit for this time of year. Take it away, Jeff.
My name is Jeff Arnold from Waxahachie, Texas. I'm a manager of digital sales chat. I've been with Verizon for almost 6 years. We support the reps to make sure that they give customers the best experience possible. I'm a Verizon Google guru at work, but I'm a Google local guy in my personal life. I do restaurant reviews and I do reviews of entertainment venues and share my experience with others. I did telesales and I supported sales chat for AT&T. I was a retail store manager for Sprint. Verizon just feels different. I had a friend that started working at a Verizon retail store, and he was really, liking being part of the V team. About 6 months later, I also had the opportunity to join. You can feel a difference. I think it comes from the credo, that guiding principle, to a common goal. I really like to solve problems to make those customer experiences better. I'm really inspired by Verizon's stance on racial injustice, supporting LGBTQ rights, women's rights. So you want to do, your part of whatever, however you can. When I joined Verizon, I weighed over 450 pounds. I went to a meeting in Boston. I had the opportunity to go to the Verizon Innovation Center. So much, visions of the future. And I was like, I want to see the future. I want to be there for, my wife and kid. I want to be part of, building that future. I really kind of used the credo. My best was good for today, tomorrow I'll do better. I lost 100 pounds, just diet and exercise. With Verizon, I was fortunate enough to undergo bariatric surgery to continue to lose another 150 pounds. Night and day difference, how I feel. It really changed my life. I love art and special effects makeup. Play around with it, use October to kind of practice for Halloween. Verizon's a great place to work. It's a great place to be part of a team. We really value diversity and, inclusion. Accepting that, my best was good for today, tomorrow we'll do better, and kind of being open about what didn't go well and, reaching out to the team for how can we do better. There's a real, team environment, working together to, reach a common goal. I haven't seen anything like it.
Jeff, congratulations. It is so good to get to know you. And I swear every V-teamer has a story worth telling. And I'm so glad we got to tell yours. So have fun this weekend, Jeff. We know you're going to kill it with that special effects makeup. Now, calling all Disney fans, tonight there's a special event. Verizon is the presenting exclusive sponsor of the Mandalorian Season 2 virtual red carpet event. It's called the Premiere, and Verizon Up members will enjoy access to the virtual premiere. This includes all the interviews, all the engagement. You've got some Q&A, a special performance, viewing party access, and you get to do it from the safety and comfort of your own living room. So tune in tonight at Verizon on Twitter or StarWars.com at 6 p.m. Pacific, okay? Finally, we know that a lot of you are thinking about the election. It's kind of hard to get away from that, right? It's all the chatter online, it's on the news. And whether it's urging people to vote or volunteering or even just casting your ballot, we want to know about it. You can send us your pics of you doing your civic duty to the good@verizon.com mailbox, and we will feature you doing your civic duty and showing what it's like to lead the way and make sure that everybody votes. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. As you know, it's Halloween weekend, and some of us at Verizon are already in the dress-up mood.
Now I understand. Well, I saw a tiger saw me. I can give him a home.
Oh, eso Diego! Did you guess who that was? It was Diego Scotti, also known as Joe Exotic. You're right. He's setting us off in the right mood. Okay, I'm Diana Alvear. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. You're working hard. You're doing so good for us. We only function together. It takes a village, right? So please be safe, have fun, happy Halloween, and we're going to leave you on a really great montage of our cutest kids wearing their costumes. Take it away.